Sports fans are gearing up at Interstate Sports, your home for officially licensed fan gear. We have jerseys, custom frames, team signs, draft tumblers, and more. For every sports fan's needs, visit interstatesportsgifts.com.
Take it back, take it back, take it back, take it back, slide, 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 you finna go live, slide, you finna go live, slide, you finna go live, slide, I like you got some skate, skate on, skate, I like you got on some 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 skate. Let's go.
Oh, what's up, Kane Nation? We in the building. Also, shout out to the Colorado Buffaloes. We doing this thing here, man. So Colorado Buffaloes pregame as well. 12, talk to us, man. What you got going on, man?
Good morning. Good morning. This ain't Vietnam still.
Well, you went back, what? Best dad ever. I hear you, man. Shout out to my dog in the building.
Let me tell you this. You got me up early. I'm up early in the morning, dressed in
black.
Hold on.
Why. I'm just down in the suit and tie. Wake Forest about to get dealt with. Anyway, let's rock and roll, man, in this thing, man.
How you feeling this morning?
Man, I feel great. Shout out to Tony the Tiger as well as the cane juice recipe in the building.
What's up, everybody? Let's go. I see you, Bucket 88. I'm here, normal guy. I'm in the building. In case you ain't catch me, I know Coach got a little perturbed at me the other night. I snuck in the door. I ain't waving no 4-4. Y'all didn't catch me.
All I heard was 12. Don't hit me no more.
Don't hit me no more. Hey, I snuck in. I got the keys to the crib. I snuck in. V midnight. I came in real cool. V midnight. What is that? Thursday night, Coach? Was that Wednesday night?
Wednesday, yeah.
I came in real
smooth. Do I hear a door opening? Do I hear a door opening?
I came in real smooth. Smiley, what's up, Smiley? Good morning, Smiley.
You looking at how my get busy tool.
I know. I had a tiptoe. I was like tiptoeing through that thing. What's up? Let's get going though. Hey,
man, let's get this thing rocking, man. Shout out real quick to LMV in the building, man, the producer of the show and everybody else. But as she has up here, special thanks to our sponsor, Trevor, from interstatesportsgifts.com with an S for all your sports memorabilia needs. Make sure you check it out. Huge Miami Hurricane fan. If you just tuning into the show, that's your first time hearing it. But if you haven't, or if you've been on the show for a long time, you hear me say this all the time. Go get your sports memorabilia. Huge Cane fan. The man be throwing up to you. He's actually got a store in Georgia, and he be whipping on them Georgia Bulldogs, man. Matter of fact, he got the show on right now in the store while we speaking. So if you're watching right now, guess what? I'm talking to you. Get your phone out. Go ahead and hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Because one thing, you stand in the best sports memorabilia store in the world. And two, you watching the what? Best YouTube content on the net, man. And I'm your favorite coach. Talk to us, 12. What's on your mind today?
Let me just say something. Shout out to Madame Susie Pink. I see she give me, and she not, and she.
Hold on, before you speak, don't come back to Susie Pink.
In case you don't know, she gave me. She's not giving me googly eyes either, because she's not giving me googly eyes. What she's saying to me is, V, I see you today, because we are in the playoffs for the fantasy, and we are going head to head. No pun intended, Susie Pink. I know I ain't trying to get in trouble. We going head to head today, me and Susie. So hey, I respect what you got going on. Hold on, I respect what you got going over there, Susie. And may the best team win.
Can I tell you this, 12?
Go ahead.
You ain't gonna be the only victim. Susie Pink in all three of the leagues, she in all the playoffs. You ain't gonna be her only victim.
No way. She crushing everybody. Oh,
listen, pink cookies in a plastic bag getting crushed by Susie. That's all I can tell you. Listen, Susie Pink is killing it. And I told y'all, watch out for Susie Pink. She the face of the organization, but she got a team of people back there with computers pushing it. Mom, make sure you pick this team. Mom, get this team. She like, are you sure? All right. I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you,
Hey, look,
boy.
hey,
I'm gonna call her the Black Widow. She put all y'all boys to sleep.
Ellen, Ellen. Now, me and you cooling now. So you going now? Are you on Susie's side? Hey, best person to hit my hand. You on Susie's side? Okay. Okay. All right, Ellen. I see you. I thought we were cool like that, Susie. I see you though, Susie. Congratulations. Let's see what happens today.
Susie Pink is in the playoffs. She's knocking people out the box, Rick. But anyway, let's get this deal rolling. Let's talk a little bit. We got the phone lines haven't opened yet. I see you back there, Alexis, but you got to give me a second, please, baby. We got to go through a little bit of some stuff going on. I hear you, LV, talking about girl power. She's the Wall Street of fantasy football. She killing it. The Wolf of Wall Street. All right, let's talk about.
And one more thing. Her records is pretty decent. And one of them, she got in, she snuck in, and it's damage going on. So we'll see today. Hey, I got Superman on my team. We gonna Superman that. Now why me? We gonna Superman that. Now why me?
Man, let's talk
Super Cam. All right, let's talk football. I got Super Cam on my team. So watch me, you.
We got 50 minutes. We got 50 minutes before that ball get put on the tee and kicked off. Miami Hurricanes taking on the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. This is an ACC showdown. And actually, if you want to call it, this is the playoffs. This starting the playoffs. Not technically, but actually speaking. Right now, Miami is favored by 23 points against Wake Forest. And guess what? I'm taking it. If I'm a guy, and this is not a betting show, we don't give out advice, but if I'm a guy, I think the Miami Hurricanes have, for the past 6-7 weeks, month and a half, have been playing, in essence, below expectations. Still winning games, lost to Georgia Tech, but I think this is the time in which they turn it up, and they're going to turn it up right now on the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, and we're going to talk about them, excuse me, but they are favored by 23 points. Let me talk about a couple of their players here in the building. They currently are 4-6 right now, but their running game, they got a Claiborne that's at just short of 1,000. He's 919 yards rushing on 189 carries, 4.9 a carry. And so we know, and their quarterback, Bachmeier, at 2,300 yards. But they're bad, but they're not all the way bad, okay? And at this point in the season, how I look at it, 12, is sometimes people are here just to be a thorn in your side. Some people are born haters. And the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, are trying to be haters. They're trying to crush our playoff hopes, I guess, if that's the right way to say it. All right, and then we know we take Syracuse after that. Have you looked at Wake Forest play a little bit, or any highlights or anything?
No, I have not. Wake Forest is a non-factor. I'm totally honest. I haven't even seen a Wake Forest game, but I would say this: we researched it this morning a little bit. I mean, they're 4-6. I mean, decent quarterback, decent running game. It's football, and to your point, it doesn't really matter. They want to spoil a party for the Miami Hurricanes, and that's all that matters today. And to their credit, we give them life. The way how we played the past few games, we've been giving a lot of teams life, so they think they could come in and play with us, and that's a problem. And so today does start the playoff. This is it's ACC play, and we have to make a statement coming off a bye. I don't know if we've said this. I know a couple of games before the Florida game, other games you say were staple games. Coming off a loss, coming off some adversity where things didn't go well, this could be one of the most critical games for the year for us.
Yeah, and I have to say this: I have no fear. I have no fear in this game. Guess what? Maybe I'm a Kane crazy.
But it's not about fear, Coach. It's not. But I'm gonna push back on you because you're falling into this trap. It's not about fear, and we have to. And I know we're in an undisclosed location, and we had some conversations. Not about fear, because we didn't fear Georgia Tech, did we? No, we didn't fear a lot of these. We didn't fear Duke teams. So let's stop. We didn't fear Virginia Tech. So stop with your antics this morning.
Hold on, stop.
Stop with your antics this morning. All right.
I said,
I'm on my cafe con leche, and I'm fired up. Hey, tell somebody. Hey, tell somebody Vitor fired up this morning. He just getting started. I don't want to hear that, coach. I'm not worried. You weren't worried when you were worried with Georgia Tech. Yeah,
you triggering me.
Because
you triggering me.
I don't like when you do that kind of stuff.
Because I'm being honest. Here's what I'm trying to tell you, 12. I didn't fear Georgia Tech, but I had concerns. I have no concerns about Wake Forest. I may be wrong as the day is long, and damn it, Mario Cristobal, he gonna prove me right. You understand? And them Canes gonna prove me right today. There's no fear. I don't even have concerns about Wake Forest. Now, next week we could talk a little bit, but Georgia Tech, I have to be honest with you, I had some concerns. I didn't have fear though, and you're triggering me, and I'm getting hot, and I'm tired of it. Calm down. Drink some cane juice. Calm it down. Calm down, Hayes. All right. Okay. Back to what I was saying. No, seriously. On a serious note, I don't feel any ways tired, as they say. I don't have any fear about Wake Forest. I think this is our last home game. Shout out to all the seniors in the building, Xavier Restrepo, all them boys. This will be their last home game in the Hard Rock. And I say that to say they're going to show up, show out, and whip some people behind in the Rock, if you understand me. And so I say all that to say 23 ain't enough. 23 and me, I'm going to be gone. Matter of fact, we might be back at an undisclosed location because I'm finna put the house on it. I'm finna put the house on it. We covering 23. I promise you that. You understand me? Because I'm going to go back and say this quickly. This is the game that if Cam Ward wants to win the Heisman, I'm being serious about this, he got to put up 5 hundos. He got to put up 5 touchdowns. He got to go in there and act a straight donkey this game because, unfortunately, for him, that Georgia Tech loss, which was, in essence, really not his fault. I mean, he threw for 348, 350, no touchdown. I mean, no interceptions, 3 touchdowns. I mean, if we win that game, you'd be like, man, that's a stellar performance. You know what I'm saying? But right. Because it's a loss, he's the quarterback. It falls on his back. And so he's got to overcome that. He's got to put up so much that people forget about last week or 2 weeks ago, rather. You understand? And he's got to do that again against Syracuse. So I have no fear at all whatsoever in that. Wake Forest is at the crib, and they finna go back. We're going to give them some conch salad, put a little hot sauce in it, going back up to North Carolina, get up out of here, man.
So you'll be comfortable with 23. In essence, you want 23 or you want more than 23? Because my thing is 23. Okay, so 23 is fine with me. I don't have a problem with 23. It's on the other side. It's on the defense. People are saying just win, baby. I agree with that. Discipline, yes. I think the eye test will let us know what happens today. We'll see how Guidry comes out. We know it's not a Cam offense issue. We know that for a fact. We've seen that. The offense is not playing terrible. It's the defense. So coming off a bye where Mario and everybody's saying they learned, they've improved. Guidry, he's smiling. Everybody seemed happy. Let's see if that stands true today. Senior day. Let's see if we can get everybody where they need to be, running to the football, eye discipline, knowing where they're supposed to be, and talking to each other. Now, if it's 23-0, I'll take that. But if it's 45-20, I'm not sure if I'm impressed. That's how I'm looking at it. It needs to be 45-3, 45-7. That's what's going to impress me, Coach. This other stuff it's too late in the season for this. It's too late.
I get you, but here's what I will say, and I'm gonna slap this doubt out you right now. I'm tired of you having all this doubt.
It ain't no doubt. I'm talking about the defense. It ain't no doubt.
I'll poke you in the eye. Listen, no, what I'm trying to tell you is 20 points in today's football, I hate to say it, it's probably around the average, right? Look, okay, if I even look at what they have the score prediction to be, they got the score 40-21, 40-24, excuse me. So in today's football, the way penalties are, you get drives going, 20 points around there is probably around the average of what you see in Power 5 football. I mean, even if I look at Wake Forest today and I go look at their schedule, the least they have scored Clemson 49-14. That's what you're looking for, right?
Exactly.
But they're putting up in losses 31-30 Virginia, 40-6. That's what you want right there. Ole Miss. 27-24 Stanford, 46-36 Cal. I do not want to score like that now. That I don't want. Even North Carolina, they lost to 31-24. I get it. That's the goal. But I also understand, and my thing is 20 points is cool. I get it. I understand.
We got some donuts, coach. You missed one. Let's get these donuts popping.
Yeah, we got the donuts. Falcon to 305. Put the 305 up, 12. Falcon to 305. I knew he was gonna put it backwards. Flip it around. You got 503. This ain't Arkansas. All right, now I'm just teasing. Falcon for the 305. Miami better wake up and put Wake Forest down. I like it. Huh? Miami better wake up and put Wake down. Also, bucket for the $20. Y'all clap it up for the Dub Sack in the building. Because round here, between 183rd Street and 47th Avenue, we call that a little 20 twin V12. I appreciate you, Bucket 88, for the Dub Sack. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. And we definitely put that to use. We'll buy some more cane juice. But anyway, on like I said, getting back to this deal, we can't allow them to get their running game going. Yeah, V12. Hold up. Dang, Fred, you beat me to it. I was going to try to make a big thing about it, Fred, but you beat me to it. But anyway, let me stop my point. Shout out to Fred in the building right here. He gave these shirts right here, man. State champions in the building. Y'all clap it up for Fred. He sent me and V12 one of these. 12 yours will be in the mail Monday at Looney. And Monday, state champ shirts, man. I appreciate you, Fred. Thank you. Been a long-time supporter of the channel. Man, really been giving out a lot of love, a lot of support, man, on this channel, man. Much love to you, brother. You, your family, and
Fred
much
Langston.
love.
Yeah, yo, Coach Hayes, V12, what's going on? I see that shirt. Coach got on. Let's go, Canes. Hey, I love the shirt. Coach told me this morning. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate all you've done for the channel, for being around. And I can't wait to get mine rocking and rolling. Appreciate it 100%. Bless up.
Yeah. We got your shirt. We got an extra medium. I know you like it tight. And
yeah. I like them tight.
So back to the defense. I like this tight defense that we're going to put on today against this run game. I think we definitely got to stop the run game. We got to stop Claiborne, I believe is his name. We got to stop him from getting busy out there. The dude can run, and you see that misgeniality? Wow. And of course, Ellen. But anyway, like I said, see, every time I get on here with you, 12, I can't get my point out. God.
Hey, I'm just a hood pundit. I'm just a hood pundit. That's all.
So defensively, we got to be able to stop the run. We saw what Georgia Tech did with the one-arm quarterback, right? The one-arm jack. They did kind of mix and match the quarterback to Pilfy or whatever his name is, and Haynes King. But again, they put up 271 on us rushing. And Wake Forest goes back and look at that. And they had 2 weeks to start implementing some of the same things that Georgia Tech did to us. I tell people all the time, you have a base playbook. But if you see another team do something extremely well to another team, you're going to implement that in the upcoming game because you don't know if they fixed that yet. You can't assume that they've welded back that crack. You can't assume that they've put a patch on that hole in the tire yet. And if they have, how well have they fixed it? So you have to implement things that have worked against the team extremely well and put it in and implement it into your playbook and into your game plan. And that's what I think Wake Forest is going to do as well. And they do a good job with gap scheme plays, with pulling guys, motion, and that kind of stuff. And they have this slow mesh, they call it. The slow mesh was kind of like the running back walks, and he can pull it and create an RPO. He can give it, definitely hand it off. Quarterback can take it and run. But it creates it's almost like you're looking at something that you don't believe from a defender because you never see things move that slow. So it's almost like he's walking slow Is it a pass? Is it a run? Because the faster you do it, the quicker you'll show, right? But if I stick it in there, stick it in there, stick it in there, y'all know what I'm saying. And then I pull it, they pull out game on 100. Because right now, when he pull it, he could go down the line.
It may explode. It could explode. So I get what you're saying. You pull it, put it, and then you boom, it'll just explode. So what I'm trying to say, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. What do you feel that Miami had to fix the most to improve today? What part of the pullout game or in game do you think they had to improve?
Gap integrity. They got to keep their gap integrity. Do your job. And it's still all of this. The problems that I've seen with the Canes, especially doing the good, bad, and ugly, y'all go check those out. It's the communication and it's who has what responsibility. That has been the biggest thing. A lot of people get on Lance Guidry about the play call. Bro, you can see that same Lance Guidry play call across the country week in and week out. There's not really anything new under the sun about defense. Now, you can say when he calls particular plays, I get it. But it's all about the players knowing what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. And those are the biggest things that I'm saying. You understand? So those are the biggest things that I'm saying. If you look at that, if you look at their defense, it's about that, knowing what they have to do. And then, of course, getting to the football, making the game tackle. I hate the fact that you have one solo tackler on things sometimes. Get to the football. Like I said, 12, I know you got some good hands, but then ain't it easier if we jump somebody? Sometimes. That's football. That's football. It's easier if me and you whoop this dude instead of I just sit there and watch. Yeah, you might got it. But, man, let's make quick work of this cat because he might sneak one on you. And then my dog lay it over there on World Star.
Star.
Yeah, I can't have that. So we're going to go in there and we're going to give him the Fifth Ward D's, you know what I'm saying? And drop it on them. And that's how I look at it when it comes to this in regards, man. We about 4 minutes off from the break of things. I do want to get the phone lines open a little bit, let a few people talking. I got the lovely Lexus back here because she drive a Ford Escort, if you understand what I'm saying. I know she's going to get me about that. But real quick, man, when you look at this, what do you want to see from the Canes? And then give me your score prediction.
I just want a full game. I want a dominant game. Last week, you spoke about what Colorado did. They scored in all facets. We haven't seen that from Miami in a long time. I can't remember the last time we scored punt, kickoff, return. So let's try to do a full game. Let's try to have a full game, but particularly let's see if the defense improved. I'm not worried about the offense. Yeah, we spoke about tempo last week, a week before last, before we lost to Georgia Tech. We spoke about tempo. I do want to see. I mean, Dawson gonna catch a couple strays too, because again, I think sometimes we do play down to the competition instead of putting our foot on their necks. So we need to ensure that we're doing tempo and put the points up early. Let's stop playing with these people. Put the points up early, snatch their soul early, and let's get it going. That's what I want to see. But I want to see a full game, limit the penalties, and I want to see the defense improve. Because everyone is saying this. This is the start of the playoff season. And listen, we can't lose any games. If we lose any more games, it's done for us. So we can't wait. We can't waste this awesome season that we've had, this Heisman-like quality from Cam Ward. We have to ensure that we're playing to the best of our ability. And the coaching staff, they have to implore the players to say, hey, we have a chance to be special. We have a chance to be special. We have to lock in, focus, and win these games, and let's go from there.
Yeah, and to your point, you're 100% right, bro. There's no time to play around. And we have to have that kill the mosquito with a sledgehammer mentality today, right? We ain't spraying spray. We ain't got the fly swatter. You coming in with the biggest thing that you have to kill the smallest thing, because, and, I always say this, man. I used to tell the players this all the time. We would play a team. They weren't very good. And I say, do y'all know what the most dangerous thing in the world is? And they come up with, a rattlesnake, a lion, a bear. I said, no, something that's hurt. I said, a baby bird could fall out the tree. And you're trying to help it. it will peck you to death because it can't determine the difference that you're trying to. It's trying to survive, and that's what Wake Forest is trying to do. They're trying to be bowl eligible. They're 4-6 right now. See, and that's what I actually misspoke when I was talking about the Colorado-Kansas game, and I was saying, "Oh, Kansas don't have nothing to lose," but they have opportunity to lose bowl eligibility. They're 4-6 as well. They beat Colorado, and then they go in and take whoever their last opponent is. They're 6-6. They're bowl eligible. Well, let's look at Wake Forest right now. Wake Forest comes in. They got Miami and Duke. They win those 2 games. At least they can go out and say, we're in a bowl. We didn't break that, whatever that is. You know what I mean? I don't know what their record is in regards to bowl eligibility. But at least the seniors can walk out and go to a bowl and extend their play for at least one more game. And so that's what they're fighting for. So they're fighting to be bowl eligible as well as to ruin our season. They're there to ruin our season. And so you can't play with these people. You understand? I need Cam Ward to take his right hand and slap the out of these people, man. You understand? All right.
Absolutely.
So that's where we are, man. What's your score prediction before we get to the Colorado Buffaloes, and then we'll make this happen?
We haven't seen the 50 burger in a while.
Mm-hmm.
I think with all that's riding on the line, someone said it. I forgot who said it. Somebody in the chat. Shout out to who it was. I forgot who it was. Someone said we need to see that Cam intensity. And even though he's been cool and he's been calm, we need to see that Cam intensity from Florida. That extra assassin mentality.
Mm-hmm.
He needs at least 400, 4 touchdowns, 5 would be great. So I think we go senior day. I think we go for the 5-0. We go for the 5-0.
Okay.
I think we cover this thing 50. And with all that being said, I still have faith in the defense. Let's see what they do. Let's go 50-17. Canes at home.
50-17. I like it. For all the members in the building, there is a Cam Ward emoji head. There's a Xavier Restrepo emoji head in your emojis. I need y'all to spam up the chat with the Cam Ward emoji heads right now. I need y'all to break the internet with the Kane Ward emoji heads. If you're a member, go ahead and put the Kane Ward emoji heads in there. I'm going with this. I need 5 touchdowns, 6 touchdowns, 40, carry the 1. I'm going to get stank with it. I'm going 56-24.
Nice. I like that score.
I'm going 56-24. Understand me? Okay. I think this is a game that the Canes can definitely, I don't want to call it a statement game, but it's a game that, because remember I talked about phases of the season and how we look at it. This is the 3rd phase. These last 4 games are the 3rd phase. I'm looking at, for example, this is where they get it and it's fine-tuned. You had a week off. You had another bye week. Get it right. So when you go to the playoff, if we play SMU, guess what? They got a lot to try to cover for the ACC game. They got a lot to, like, holy smoke, this dude is on fire. You understand me? I don't believe in that. Oh, we're going to save it until we play. No. Let's work on it, perfect it now against an opponent. And that's where I am with it. You understand me? All right. Look at them Cam Ward head. Y'all can't see it on here. They don't do it. But in the chat, you can definitely see all them Cam Ward head, the Restrepo head. Brother Jay Blaze in the building. Susie Pink, you need to put up one of them money signs because, boy, you about to win all the money, Susie Pink. She in all of the doggone playoffs, if I'm not mistaken. All right, man, let's switch gears a little bit here to the Colorado Buffaloes. They play at 3:30 today against Kansas. I've done some shows here this week. Kansas was a team that optically looks bad. They're 4-6. They were on like a 5 or 6 game losing streak, but they put Iowa to sleep that was undefeated. They put BYU to sleep that was undefeated. They have wrecked seasons this year. And now they're going to face Colorado, who is 8-2 right now, and definitely looking to be into the Big 12 Conference Championship against BYU is how it's projected. Real quick question, 12. Does Kansas upset Colorado? Because the line is only 2.5.
I think Kansas, they do have an opportunity to pull an upset. They are one of the most dangerous teams out there. they lost some close games, and they do have talent on their team. Receiver Grimm, quarterback plays well, running game is good coaching, and it's at home. So we'll see. I think there's always a possibility. They do have a lot to play for. Similarly, I think they're a way better team than Wake Forest. The record doesn't show it, but I think they're a better team. They're a more powerful team. They're a more explosive team than Wake Forest, and well-coached team. And similar to Wake Forest, they do have. Yeah, I'm comparing them as far as like.
You mean Kansas and Wake Forest?
Yeah, 4-6 teams, right? They're both 4-6.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. I'm saying as far as like having something to play for, like you stated earlier, and also willing to put it all on the line at home against a Colorado team who's rolling right now, who is the toast of everyone's eye for the most part, arguably the leading Heisman contender, Travis Hunter, and arguably third place, or second place, depending on what fan base you're from. Shedeur Sanders second, and then also you have Coach of the Year possibly. So there's a lot riding for Kansas, and so they can't. 2.5 points. That's pretty much a pick 'em or toss up. They can get it done. They can definitely get it done.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Vegas wrong, but I'm gonna say this, man. Is Colorado still not getting the respect because they're a 2.5 point favorite, the way they've been rolling? Are they not getting the respect to say, dog, this is not even a touchdown game? Now, we know what Kansas has done. Like I said, they lost. And I don't know, they've been better on the back end of the season. Coach Leopold, if I'm saying his name correctly, has been better on the back end of the season. Not the season that was anticipated, but like you said, they put Iowa to sleep, who was leading undefeated. They put BYU to sleep. They lost to K-State by 2 points, and now they're facing Colorado. I think that Colorado wins this game. They're playing in Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas due to the fact that Kansas Stadium is being renovated or construction or whatever's going on. But they got a running back in Devin Neal, 926 yards right now. He was 1,000-yard back last year. And I actually had preseason, I had Colorado beating Kansas. Not saying that they won't beat them, but I don't think people can take Kansas lightly, because if you just look at their record, it could definitely mislead you. It can definitely mislead you on the kind of team.
Even Deion said that in, I think, one of the pressers. He was saying, "Hey, this team, they're a tough team." So he's impressing upon his team on the bus, like, "Hey, look, we have to take care of business, because this is not a team where you say 4-6. They're not a garbage team. They're inconsistent at times, but they can play football. Like I said, they have a receiver. I think receiver Grimm may be close to 1,000-yard receiving, but I'm mistaken. I don't know what the stats. Quarterback, decent running back as well. So we'll see.
Yeah, he's a little short of that.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a little short. But Grimm was big. He was big before, but I think he was a little short.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But how I look at it, the running back, the running game, and the quarterback, it seemed like he's found his way. Daniels. He seemed like he's kind of found his way a little bit, and we thought he would be a little bit better than he was. Hasn't even broke 2,000 yards yet passing. He's got 13 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, 9 sacks. So he will throw it to the other team. I think the keys for Colorado to win this game is do what they've been doing, continue to add pressure, play good run defense, all right? But they got to protect their edges, because I've been watching Neal. Neal is tough off the edges. You got to be able to protect. I know people get tired. Dang, coach, football is more than just edges. But in today's game, what you have to understand is it's a perimeter game. It's all about the edges. Why? Because once you get out there, the odds go up in your favor exponentially. Like you can really create big plays, because everything is about the edges today in today's football. You see Colorado, who I think has found a stride in their quick game. They throw it now. Travis Hunter and them boys blocking good downfield. You see Wester take it, zip, zip, zip. Shedeur throws it for 1-yard throw, but it takes it 60. Shedeur gets 60 yards. LaJohntay Wester gets 60 yards passing, 60 yards receiving. So I think the Colorado Buffaloes also now have understood that I don't have to throw the ball 60 yards down the field to get 60 yards. I can dink and dunk, because you have explosive guys that can take it 50, 60, 20, 30. And before you know it, think about Shedeur's numbers. They haven't changed from when he used to stretch the ball down the field all the time versus now he's throwing a perimeter or laterally or very short yardage, and he's still coming up kind of with the same numbers he had last year. So it goes to show the game plan is work. And then the running game. Let's see what they do with the running game with Augusta, who's right now leading the team rushing. All right.
Let's see what happens. Yeah.
Let's open up the phone line. Let's build a queue a little bit. I got Lexus in the building. She's been back there hanging out for a long time. I'm sorry about that, Lexus, but like I said, we got to get this thing going. Let me see if I can put the phone number up. 862-799-9956. Right there below 12, you'll see the number. All right. Let's go ahead and take the first one. Oh, real quick, score prediction before I take the phone number. Colorado game.
I'm going with the upset.
The upset.
Yeah, I'm going with Kansas. Okay. I'm going with Kansas. So I want Kansas. I think Kansas pulls it out. It's gonna be close though. It's gonna, I'm going 33-30 Kansas.
33-30. All right, I hear you, James Jones. I hear you, baby. I ain't mad at you, James. I get it, dog. But remember, Walmart sell more than great value. Always remember that. Anyway, I'm gonna go. They be in the 30s. I'm gonna go 35-30. I'm going 35-30. Kansas on a late drive to try to score to win it. How about that? 35-30. They got to score to get across the line to make it 36-35. That's how I'm looking at it. But I look at it that Colorado is up 35-30. Kansas on a late drive, the last drive to try to get it across the line in order to score. That's where I am with it. Huh?
All right. Well, we'll see what happens.
They say, slap this man. I got you. It's always fun slapping my dog, man. Huh?
Hey, Smokey. Hey, Smokey. That's how it is, Smokey. That's how it is sometimes, Smokey.
That boy Smokey in the chicken coop. All right, let's get Lexus on the line. Talk to us. Lexus, what's going on? I ain't talked to you in a while, baby.
Hi, how you gentlemen doing?
Good. You sound a real chipper on this Saturday morning.
Hi.
Listen, I was running around doing my errands on a Saturday morning, and I'm gonna be real frank with you right now. We're gonna call a spade for real. When I say I chimed in on this live because I'm running around, I'm getting ready to come to the A because B12 was on here, and I have second. So that's the reason why I chimed on this live, because I got to be real with you all. Hey, let me ask you something before I ask my question. Did you ask B12, have he watched any Wake Forest games?
I did.
Let me give you some credit now. Let me give you some credit. You will be the one and only standalone content creator that will go live and talk about Wake Forest. Congratulations. Where's you supposed to do the hand clap thing? Where's the hand clap?
Okay, we clapping it up right now.
When I put Wake Forest on my television and watch them, it's because I need a really good nap and I don't like taking sleeping pills. Okay, that's why I would put them up. Are y'all serious? Come on, guys. Really?
So, Lexus, I appreciate so two things, Lexus. I appreciate you tuning in because you heard my voice. Hey, Coach, I got a couple fans too. And second thing, Coach, Lexus was actually being sarcastic while you clapping. She was saying to you, why would you even decide to ask V12 the audacity to ask this man who is a connoisseur of Miami football and about Wake Forest? She needs to slap you, Coach. That's what she's trying to say to you. She ain't trying to big you up. She's trying to say, don't you ever disrespect her or V12 talking about Wake Forest. Now stop. Thank you, Lexus. Thank you for defending me.
Yeah.
Well, here's what
I mean, fan or no fan of any college football game, the last people you'll be watching is Wake Forest. Wake Forest is the Colorado before Coach Prime got there. Are we serious? I mean, really? Come on, guys. Who was talking about it before? And you notice I said before Coach Prime got there, not before he started winning, because he didn't win last season, right? I said before he got there. That's the Prime effect. But here's the thing I wanted to ask you, B12. This is why I called. Last time you was on live, you were talking about the Big 12. And we were talking about, of course, Colorado. I mean, and you made a comment. You said that, let's be honest, that the Big 12 is not, let's just put it this way. And you can correct me because I might not have the right word, so you can fix it. It's not as strong as they were at least predicted to be. Let me say that. Maybe is that fair? I think that's kind of fair.
You paraphrase it, and you were on point. That's exactly what I said.
Okay. So they are not as strong as they predicted to be by who? And I don't say that as a question. I say that as a statement to say, we do understand that these people that are sitting up here probably with gray suits on in some boardroom somewhere, predicting who is going to be this and who going to win that, their guess is as good as yours, B12. I actually rather come on here and listen to this than listen to them. So who's to say who should have been where until they get out there and play the game? They're guessing just like you are. They might be getting paid a whole lot more money than you are, and you and I are, because I get paid zero money, by the way, to guess this stuff or have my prediction if I want to be cute about it. But it is just that. At the end of the day, it's kind of like when that guy that was irritating cat called and was giving Hazer had a hard time because he said Colorado would be 6-6. It's nothing but a prediction, guys.
Talking about Rob from Texas? Rob?
Nobody knows what's going to really happen. Mm-hmm. So for you to say that the Big 12 is not like they were supposed to be, based on whose conversation? Some man in a boardroom that just looked at last year, maybe, and what happened last year. And we know past results don't indicate what's going to happen in the future. We do all understand that, especially with this new way of playing football, with this transfer portal and all of that going on. Mm-hmm. So, and of course, they were going to predict Colorado to be last or next to last or whatever they predict, merely probably because they hating on Prime, especially, what's his name, Paul. I think there'd be a gun to that head every time he say something positive about Colorado. I don't think we can see that part in the camera. Right. When he get on, I think there's somebody with a gun to his head because he just hating, period. That's when you want to talk about a straight hater, look at him. But I'm trying to understand, why are we taking what they say so freaking like it's the Bible or something when they predict, because that's all they're doing, what teams are going to be where?
No, Alexis, I can't argue with you one bit as far as you're exactly right. It's all a prediction. But there are strategies, there are formulas that go into strength of schedules that it may be the guys in the gray suits or black suits as well. It may be the computers. They do it in the NFL. It's called strength of schedule. It happens in football, basketball, and pretty much most sports. So yeah, when you take a look at the prediction of how some of these conferences are supposed to fare, I think they were one of the conferences that were supposed to fare well. And so that's why I made that statement. And also by watching some of the games. So I wasn't taking theirs per se, but we have to make sure that we listen, because those sometimes are quote unquote the experts. We can't take away, but it's also computer based, generated. Same thing with Vegas. They're wrong sometimes. We're predicting some things. That's why you have these debates, and which is fun, And sometimes when you're wrong, guess what? You got to come on and say, hey, we eat crow. And that's when you're gonna find, when you find a good content creator like Coach Hayes or myself, if we're wrong, we're gonna say, hey, look, we predicted wrong. We can't win them all. We heads in the bet. So I just said it from that standpoint, from the eye test. Some of the teams, Utah's and some of these other teams who you thought, listen, last week, for example, Alexis, they played a freshman quarterback like that. That wasn't supposed to be happening. So different things happen throughout the season where it may not be as strong. And to be honest with you, we get the same thing, Lexus. They're saying that our schedule is not as strong as well. So we do have it goes back and forth. But I agree with your premise that the people in the suits, it's all a prediction, and we shouldn't take it for as fact, but this is the fun part about it. So I appreciate your I appreciate what you say because you listen, and that's a great statement that you made. And I'm not fighting you on that. I actually applaud you for that 100%. Hey, don't hit that chime on Lexus.
I
Lexus want
didn't.
to talk to me today.
Computer did that, but we backing
Okay.
up like I-95 on this thing, man.
Okay.
We backed up like the turnpike exit at the Hard Rock Stadium right now. That's what we looking like.
He just jealous, B12. He ain't bad.
I know. Oh, yeah. Hey, he could be backed up though. He jealous and he could be both. Two could be true at the same time. Lexus, he could be jealous and backed up. So you just got to watch him. So both can be true at the same time.
I'm all right, guys. I'm gonna let y'all go seriously. I'm just teasing.
It's all good.
Yeah, I'm just teasing. I know you got other calls to answer. That was a joke. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to go Buffs. A matter of fact, Hayes, I think you tripped up. I need to come back to you. Who did you say was gonna win that Colorado Kansas game? You said something silly like they gonna have 35, then they gonna be at the goal line, and Kansas gonna try to win at the last second. Who is gonna win the game, and what's the score gonna be? Whop ahead. Say what you mean to me. What you say.
So the thing is, Lexus, and shout out to Letitia in the building. I don't know why I didn't make it clear. I said Kansas wins the game 35-30. That's what I said. And I said Kansas will be on the last drive of the game trying to win it. That's what I was saying.
Colorado, so you said Colorado wins the game.
Colorado. I said Colorado wins 35.
You just said Kansas wins the game. So I'm gonna make it sure. So
Colorado wins 35-30.
That's what I mean.
Let's be clear, Wafflehead. Like Alexis said, be clear.
Colorado wins 35-30, but I was saying I can see in the game where Kansas will be on their last drive trying to score to win it.
Got
Thank you, Wafflehead.
Thank you so much for that clarification. That's all I wanted. All right, guys, I'm gonna hang up, let them answer the rest of these calls. Y'all have a good one.
Hey, Lexus, be safe. And if you Christmas shopping, we need some out there from the A2. If you Christmas shopping, holler at us. We're putting our orders in right now. All right. We want ham, greens, tomatoes. Huh? He made it. You cooking? You cooking, Lexus? We'll see you. We'll see you before Thanksgiving. We'll figure out what's on the. Hey, the next show. Listen, the next show we want everybody call in, especially the ladies. We want to make sure what y'all cooking, or if y'all cooking, or if the men's is cooking. Men's is what y'all cooking for Thanksgiving. So the next show, I'm coming on with Streeter and Hayes, and we about to find out what's in the kitchen. Hey, no kung salad, kung fritters. We need to invite Trick Daddy on there too, huh? I got my pots. I'm in real form today. Lexus called in. I'm in real form.
All right. Thanks. See, Letitia said, thanks for clarifying. So if I did misspeak, I have no problem. I apologize. I said Colorado for the win, 35-0. But I'm saying in the game, I could see Kansas going for that last trying to score to win it touchdown. But anyway. All right. Hey, matter of fact, speaking of our sponsor, Trevor, I need you to call in, Trevor, right now, because I think you got some people in your store I need to talk to, man. Hurricane Pete in the building. What's up? We got a member on the line as well as Hurricane Chris. What's up with you, man? Talk to us.
Yo, this is Hurricane Pete, coach.
What's up, baby? Talk to me.
Man, listen, it's a beautiful day. The Canes playing today, so it's a beautiful Saturday. I'm up early in the morning, checking in with my guys, you know what I'm saying, on the West Coast. You know,
yeah.
Like 8-something. Yeah, it's still 8-something out here, but hey, I gotta get up and watch the Canes. So I said I might as well get up early to chop it with my guys. What's happening, Coach of V12?
We good,
What's
man.
up, brother?
We
here.
We got about 7 minutes before kickoff. We'll be in the locker room watching.
For sure. Hey, how you get in the locker room, Coach?
Are you a member?
Discord?
Are you a member?
Yeah, I'm a member.
Okay, so you have to link your Discord to your YouTube, and it'll bring you right in.
Okay, for sure. I'm gonna tap in with y'all.
Matter of fact, I think LMV will do me a favor, LMV, put the Discord link up there so he'll have it as well, if you don't mind. But yeah, that way you can get in the locker room. We be in there chopping it up, talking trash, and cheering for them Kane.
That's what's up. Shoot, I ain't gonna be long, man. Let y'all move on. But a couple things, man. Couple things I want to see in this game. Couple things I don't want to see. Right. I'm gonna start off by saying this. the last live you did, right, when we was talking about Cam and the Heisman, right? You know, I heard a lot of people saying, you know, oh, Cam, he's Superman, he can do it all. He's faster than the speed of bullet. You know what I'm saying? He this and he that. That's cool. I love Cam. You know, I love, you know, he is the best quarterback, you know, in college football right now. But my thing is this, Coach.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need Cam to be Superman. We don't need Cam to be Superman, Coach. We have a good offense. He don't have to do it by himself.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is my opinion. You know, it may be an unpopular opinion in the fan base, but it's just my opinion. I feel like Shannon Dawson this year has been taking the easy way out. I think he just been letting Cam just do him, just snapping the Cam, let him find somebody open instead of really building a strong kind of offensive scheme. You know, because I feel like, in my opinion, you know, we haven't really committed to the running game all year, other than like the Florida State game, even though they dared us to run the ball because they played a lot of too high safety. But I feel like Mario has built this offense inside out. Offensive line, we big and strong, we physical. Our tight end room, I put it up against any tight end room in the country, and our running back room.
Okay.
So I really think we should. I'm not saying run the ball all the time, but I think we should establish the run, make teams stop the run, and I think that will make us have even more explosive plays on the offense. And it takes some pressure off Cam because to me, when we put it all on Cam's shoulders, that just gives him more opportunity to make mistakes. And I just don't think, you know, we should do that. You know what I mean? And plus, it'll help the offense. I mean, it'll help the defense out. You know what I mean? By keeping them on the field, it'll help us stay on schedule. And I think when we run the ball more, it helps Cam take those checkdowns and take what they give him instead of him forcing everything.
Gotcha.
So, I mean, what y'all think about that?
Here's what I'll just say real quick before we respond. First of all, I want to tell you, LMV has put the instructions in the chat. So when you get off, go back through the chat. You'll see she put the Discord link as well as she put the instruction on how to connect your YouTube. So shout out to LMV. Y'all clap it up for LMVP. All right. That was a quick clap. Here's what I'll just say real quickly. I don't want you to change who you are, but I want you to enhance what you do. If this is what you are, then be what you are. But now, if this is who you are, now let's turn that thing up. Let's put some gas on the fire. That's all I'm saying. So I don't really have a rebuttal to Cam don't have to be Superman. No, you're the best player on the offense right now, then be the best player on the offense. Now, if you're not having a good day on the mound and you're pitching all wild, then I get it. If you're throwing the ball all crazy, then yeah, you could go to Robin on this. But Batman is always going to be the star of the show. Robin is the sidekick. You understand? Like, it's not a Robin movie. It's Batman and Robin. Robin don't even show up in the Batman movies no more. So what I'm trying to say is, if you are the star, be the star. If you're having a bad day, then yeah, you could kick it to your sidekick. I'm cool with that. But be who you are and enhance what you do. That's all I'm saying. So, well, real quick, and then we got to get Chris Kane on. We got 2 minutes.
Yeah, so for me, I like him being Superman. I just want him to be able to, and I think with this point you may be getting at. Sometimes do the check down plays and live to see another day on the bigger plays. So sometimes we're rolling and we get into a jam and he's blinded by down the field, which he's going to get those plays. Sometimes in order to move the chains, I like for Cam to take the quick check down, move the chains, and then we get another chance to go down the field. But to Coach's point, he is the man. He's prolific. That's what he does. But sometimes he gets blinded by the gold all the time. Sometimes you got to take copper. Sometimes you got to take silver. You can't always take gold. And if you see Fletch sitting there, or you see Martinez sitting there, or you see the dump off, take that for 2 or 3 yards instead of throwing across your body and potentially putting us in a bad situation. But he's the man. Like, we can't complain. He's a gunslinger. Let him play. But yeah, I like the point what you said about Dawson putting him into his hands. But sometimes, guess what? Well, Mike was the man. Phil Jackson, and what he just say? Hey, he may say I'm drawing triangle. Mike, do your thing. So sometimes when you have a leader on the field like that, which we needed all these years, Van Dyke wasn't it. Hey, it's a blessing to have that. It's a luxury to have that type of person on your football team.
Yeah.
True. I got one more thing for you
Come
guys.
on,
Go.
Pete. All right,
I
let's
just want
go.
to ask you a question. Do you guys think that the way we playing, which I feel like is kind of finesse, do you think that's feasible to win the championship? Because you
No.
look at Michigan last year, right?
No, you can't.
Physical football team, they ran the ball. You know what I mean? You see a lot of these finesse teams get to the championship versus a team that's dominant on the offensive line that can run the football. You usually don't feel well. So what y'all think? Y'all think we win the championship like that?
No. I clearly said right. That's why I said this is the game where you got a little flame. You got a pilot light. It's time to throw gas on the fire. We have not played Florida since we played Florida since. I'm being honest. We played Florida dominant. We played aggressive. We went at their neck, and that's what it was. We got at the quarterback. We have not played, in my opinion, we have not played the same way we played against the University of Florida in the swamp since 10 games ago. But, man, I got to run. I got to get Chris Kane on here, and they already in the locker room. Look at Brother Blaze. I'm in the locker room. That boy ready to get his pregame speech.
All right, for sure, man. Go Canes, man.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you, man. All the way from California. Real quick in the building, man. Chris Kane coming on here. I saw something, but I have to get it back. Anyway, Chris Kane, talk to us, man, right quick. Let us know what your thoughts are. We'll be in the locker room. Oh, this is what I want to say. I need one of the Brother Jay Blaze. Restrepo! Talk to us, Chris.
You already know how he gonna come through that, coach. You already know what's up, 12.
What's up, baby? What's up?
Chilling real quick. I'm just gonna make it quick because we're gonna be in the locker room with Brother Jay, and he gonna be going on Restrepo, baby, Restrepo. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
I love Brother Jay though, man. Listen, I'm gonna say it real quick. I'm gonna be in the locker room here in a minute.
All right.
We just gotta play dominant football. We just gotta go ahead and do what we gotta do. We got 2 games that we gotta win out for the year. We got this ACC championship, God's willing, if we can get to it, and go ahead and take care of what we gotta take care of. We gotta play dominant football. We haven't been the same or anything like that since Florida. You right, coach? We just gotta make sure that we lock in. We got 2 weeks. There's no excuse, and that's really all that there is to it. We got everything is in the Canes' hands with these last 2 games right here in order to get to that third, and it's up to them whether they're gonna sink or swim the ship. Okay, because Cam is the captain. He's the one riding it. We got to make sure we protect the captain at all costs. We got to do what we got to do.
For sure.
Handle business. And that's all I got.
I love it, man. Well, Chris, I appreciate it. We'll be in the locker room here in a second, man. We got to close this thing out. Thank you for your comments. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned right after the game. We'll be right back here for the Canes post-game show as we go in and whoop these people 56 to 20. I think what I said, 24, something like that.
50-17 on my end. We're going 50-17.
Right.
What's your prediction?
Coach.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad, Coach. By the way, I meant to tell you, I wish I was on that daggone show when you said when you needed somebody to convince you about Cam Ward being in the Heisman. Boy, I was at work. My brother, what I had lined up, I'm telling you right now, you would have definitely.
Well, guess what? Come on the post-game show, and you can say it right there because he's going to have a Heisman performance today. All right? So listen, The game is rocking and rolling. I got to get up out of here. We got to make it happen, man. Do me a favor, Chris. Right. You go ahead and rock us out. Let me get a Go Canes from you as we get up out of here, man.
Oh, yes, sir. Go Canes all day, every day, and twice on Sundays, Saturdays, and whenever they play, baby. All the things is coming real soon.
I love it, man. Right, listen, a lot of good games coming on. Ole Miss playing Ole Miss playing Florida. You got Indiana, Ohio State. Listen, that playoff bracket gonna be jacked up come Tuesday. So we'll definitely check it out. We'll see what's going on. But guess what's about to happen? My beloved Canes.
Post game.
Yeah, post game. Right after the game. Right after the game. So tune in. And shout out to everybody that's at the Hard Rock right now showing love at the last game, man. And with all that being said, we about to get up out here. Peace.
Peace out. Go Canes, baby.
Somebody pass me my cane juice. I've been on this drink a little too much. My God. Oh, yeah. Turn it